Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's boardzy, and I feel like we just have to talk about the Zaunkoenig M2K. Very recently, not even 2 weeks ago, I reviewed the M1K, which was actually their first mouse, and I was pretty fond of it. And then right after that, they released the M2K, and we're just gonna take a look at it. Is 300 euros, which is just about 350 US dollars, which we can think about that as almost twice the cost of the new Final Mouse, which we can think of that as quite a bit of money for a gaming mouse. And let's learn a bit more about it. I actually have not read through this whole blog post yet. The lightest gaming mouse, 24 grams. That's like 1 gram more than the M2K, or than the M1K, fuck me. And it has a scroll wheel. And it has other changes, which we're going to look at. By the way, on TikTok, I said if I get 10,000 likes, I'm going to buy the mouse. So a link in the description to that. Not going to talk more about it, though. They basically say you can only use fingertip grip with it, which I can confirm. This is a fingertip grip only shape. So if you palm grip, don't click off the video because that would fuck over the watch time. And now they're basically saying that mice can only be optimized for one grip, and then they start talking about steak and toasters. They claim that it is the fastest gun in the West, maybe due to its 8K hertz pulling rate, or maybe just due to its low weight, or maybe due to a variety of factors. And then we get to the back of the mouse. This is pretty cool, because you would think like, hey, where's the bottom plate? But there is no bottom plate. That is the troll. And based on some of these context clues, I'm starting to believe that they think lighter mice are better. And I don't know how much I agree with that. I do agree that there's not such a thing as too light. Like, you could definitely use like a 10 or 15 gram mouse, but I don't know if you would necessarily perform better with it. It would probably be way harder to get used to, and I don't know if you would see the benefits. But before I go through the rest of this post, is anybody like interested in buying it? I would love to know if any of my viewers have bought it or like genuinely interested, because this is like obviously maybe the most niche mouse on the market. But I know of multiple people who've bought it already. It seems ridiculous. Like, no offense to the guys at Zaunkoenig. I know they work extremely hard and the products are extremely high quality. But man, just that price for a mouse, I would never recommend somebody to pay that much. I don't think that's a hot take whatsoever. It's like the coldest take ever. I wouldn't recommend somebody to spend 12 times the cost of a Viper Mini. Wow, what a hot take. And if you do have like literally any interest, I would recommend watching my M1K review, because a lot of the same things will apply, obviously, aside from the scroll wheel. And 8K hertz pulling rate, it sounds good, but in like practice, it's not going to work in at least a few of the games you play, unless you only play like fucking Valorant and Warzone like a literal AI. And I think that regardless of how you feel about the pricing, you do have to acknowledge that it's kind of insane. Like a 24 gram mouse, the final mouse was actually finally put on a scale and it weighed 46 grams. So this is 24. That's just ridiculous with a wheel. So it will be usable for like productivity. I feel like I'm going to wind up picking one up. I feel like this video was literally just like my descent into madness. At the beginning, I was like, oh, I'm only buying it if I do the challenge. And now I'm like, man, this is so fucking cool. I need it. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video, for one, because people are just like, oh my god, Final Mouse 190. It's like, yo, look at this. And also because, like I said before, I do want to know what you guys think. Like, are you considering it? Do you think it's outrageous? Like, obviously, they're not producing like thousands of these, and they are well aware that they don't have mass appeal. So I just think it's pretty cool to like get different opinions on it. They did change up the mouse feet design. This looks really fucking interesting. What else? Oh yeah, the spec sheet. I remember I saw something funny. The big funny. Oh yeah, CPI enough. Lamau. And you can really tell that a company does not fuck around when they have the specs for their screws. That is just incredible. Also, they have my quote, which is really just the cherry on top. I was able to move this mouse around so quickly compared to any other mouse solely because of the weight. It's kind of fucking nuts. I wish I could explain how light it feels. Still true to this day. And another factor to consider is that the returns and warranty are extremely based, like 30 days, no questions asked. And if the product breaks, there's a 2-year warranty, which is pretty sick, and free shipping. But yeah, that's really going to be all for this video. Just wanted to cover it because I was like, wow, mind blown. And then I made that TikTok, so I was like, wow, literally have to make a video now. But yeah, that's going to be all. I'm well aware that I'm out of content. Make sure to leave a like and sub. Peace.